Hey guys, you guys are car people, so I need you to gather around and listen to me talk for a minute and tell me if I'm crazy or dumb here. Okay, I probably am, but hear me out. So I've been spending the day mostly on hold trying to call around and get a good deal on a classic car insurance policy, okay? So the first place I called was Haggerty because I've heard a lot of good about them, a lot of recommendations for really good pricing, and I'm like, perfect. So I called them, and the quote shocked me. It was about $5,000 annually, even though I would only be driving the vehicle for about 2 months of the year and putting less than 1,000 miles on said vehicles. So I was like, okay, that's really shocking, and you are not like refunded, reimbursed in any way for the months you are not using it, even if it's put away in storage for several months of the year. It does not matter. You pay for a 12-month policy no matter what. And I'm from up north where we put our classic vehicles away from September until May. We do not drive them then. We only take them out in summer, and that's when the car shows are, is just in summer. Then the next place was about $4,000 annually, and it was the same deal. And I was like, oh my God, okay. The next one I called was about $450 a year, which I was like, wow, that's wonderful. And you are refunded for the months where you don't have collision on it. If I were to decide, hey, I don't want to drive this for a couple months, which I'm like, oh my God, cool, we're getting somewhere. So here's the part that really shocked me beyond those initial prices was this is where I guess I'm like out of the loop, is that you can only take your classic vehicle to a car show, a gas station, a pleasure drive, which is pretty much you can go get ice cream, or the mechanic shop, but that's my house, so I don't care about that. So basically, if you are out for a drive and you're not going to a car show and your vehicle gets totaled, you do not get a penny. You don't get a penny if you're not going to a car show. So to not get a penny for your vehicle if you're not on your way to like a car show is crazy. That really shocked me. And then you absolutely have to have it in the garage when you're at home, and it has to be locked. If you're at home, let's say you come home, you're going from the ice cream place to a car show. You come home from ice cream, okay, pull in your driveway, come inside, go to the bathroom, whatever, and a tree falls on your vehicle, you don't get a penny because it's not in the garage when you're at home. But if you're at a car show and the tree falls on it, then you get your money's worth. But if you're at home, absolutely not. So that really shocked me because me personally, I did not buy my vehicles to only go to a car show and get ice cream, even my classic ones. I'll stop by a convenience store, which is not allowed with those policies. If you stop at a convenience store and something happens there, you are SOL. You get absolutely nothing because it is not a pleasure drive or a car show, which to me, my pleasure drive includes like driving some nice country road and stopping at a convenience store, grabbing a snack, a candy bar, a drink, something, and continuing on with my drive, but you're not covered. So I'm really, really just surprised. So you guys tell me, I guess this is normal. I have called, I think like 7 places today. I've called Safeco, Haggerty, Grundy, American Classics, I think it was called, and then 2 other ones that I can't remember the name of. So if you guys have recommendations, please let me know where it's a reasonable price and you're allowed to at least like kind of enjoy the vehicle, like at least a little bit. I'm not talking, hey, I'm gonna pull a house with this thing. I'm not talking, hey, I'm gonna go off-roading, but like I'd like to be able to go to a grocery store in my vehicle. You are not allowed to go to a grocery store with those policies I just discussed. Not at all. So please give me your recommendations or let me know if I'm just dumb. But to me, I feel like insurance is kind of scammy. Okay, if you guys are insurance people and you think I'm wrong, cool. Prove me wrong in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. But it's just insane. It's like I'm paying all this money. I either pay $5,000 a year to enjoy my vehicle, or I save money, but I'm not allowed to take it anywhere. It's like I don't know. I'm really disturbed by this information. So you guys tell me, what do you do for your classic vehicles?